This looks like a lot of mess. This is a continuation of our How to Pack an FS7 and Fly With It video series. What we have here is, I think, one of the greatest backpacks for photo and video use. It's the Think Tank Airport Accelerator, which makes it sound like something from Stark Industries. This is a TSA regulation carry-on. So it will fit in an overhead bin, it will fit underneath the footrest in front of you on a plane. We fly on a lot of commuter jets. These are the 3 across, 4 across small jets that take you to Dallas or to Atlanta or any bigger airport before you transfer to a real airplane. And this guy fits in the overhead bin perfectly. Takes a little maneuvering to get it in. Think Tank bag, you open it up, and we've configured it for our purposes here. We've got 1 large compartment. We've got 4 smaller compartments here, and we've got 2 little add-on pieces here. We're putting an FS7 Mark II, and the reason we're traveling with this, with the lens on it, is because the FS7 has this PL type of E-mount. So when Sony redid the FS7 to come out with the Mark II, they added this bayonet positive lock type mount for the E-mount, which makes the lens a lot more secure. So I'm comfortable flying with the lens on. Some folks may think I'm just absolutely crazy for doing that, but we keep this bag in our possession at all times. You saw the previous video. We've got the grip off with our rosette attachment. We have taken off the top 15mm bar that will hook up the viewfinder and the mic, and we put the Zacuto piece on. So that allows us to get to a pretty thin profile. So we have it configured where it will drop in right there, and it's a very comfortable fit. As you can see, the lens is coming through this hole here, and it's not going anywhere. You've got about 2 inches clearance from the top to here with the FS7, which I'm comfortable with. You can put a little padding here if you want it. Just kind of depends on what you're comfortable with. What we also fly with our FS7, we fly with our viewfinder, which has been removed from the square FS7 Mark II rod. And so what we'll do, we'll drop that guy in right here. And I always put the screen away from the main case, up against this divider here to provide a little extra protection. We'll take the grip, which has got a rosette on it, and that drops in right there. Then I've got these 2 pieces that go in the Zacuto top plate. This comes through, this comes off, and so we're able to build our viewfinder off that, and we'll just drop those guys in right there. We usually fly with a small HD focus, which is a great monitor. We've got a small rig cage on it, and we love this friction clamp they've developed. We will take a cloth, something to give a little extra protection, wrap that, get a BOGO tie, we'll put this in. And again, what I'll do is I will face the screen inside. So if something does hit, it doesn't hit the screen. So the screen is actually facing inside, a lot like this guy is right here. Obviously we fly with batteries, and so you cannot check lithium ion batteries in your luggage that goes underneath the plane. They've got to be in your carry-on. One of the things we like to do is keep our batteries in Ziploc bags. Now these aren't just regular Ziploc bags, even though those would work. These are static-free bags that we bought from Uline. We use these in the studio to put bare hard drives in and put them in boxes on shelves. They work great in this environment. So there's 3 batteries for the FS7. I usually fly with a larger battery with the FS7 already in case we've got to power it up or for whatever reason. And then we fly with a bunch of MP batteries. So I've got 3 MP batteries in the same pink static-free case. That goes there. And this is real easy if we've got to unpack. If we don't have TSA Pre, if somebody on the crew doesn't have TSA Pre and they've got to unpack, instead of taking a bunch of batteries out, they can just keep them in this bag and go. We put our XQD cards in a case, which can fit in right here. And then often we will fly with a couple of V-mounts. Remember, you cannot put V-mounts in checked baggage. And I believe there's a 165 watt limit on the size of V-mounts. These are 120 watt hour V-mounts, and they fit in here perfectly. We've also got a little USB battery pack here. This is our dog bone handle extension that can go in here as well. We have no audio, we have no headphones. Those are things that could fit in very easily here. We've got a color chart, we've got some lens wipes, we've got a variety of things in these pouches. And then on the front, you've got a few more pouches on this bag. You can put business cards, boarding passes, whatever. And you can also put a 15-inch laptop right here. This is a padded case. And then you could also put your tablet in there as well. This compartment doesn't have as much padding as the interior compartment, so I'm a little reticent to put my laptop in, but I think it would work. This bag has got backpack straps, it's got a top handle, it's got a side handle, so you could actually pick it up a lot like a briefcase if you've already got a backpack. This guy is very compact, easy to work with, and we think that this is one of the best ways to fly with your FS7 with the Think Tank Airport Accelerator.